Hey, Antwan, do you have a behind the easel story? Did you get that? Did you see that email?
That
Like
was
an
like a fun story.
like a short, just like anecdotal
I was trying
story.
to think of a good one that started with "It's a dark and stormy night" and maybe ended with all you could hear was a tattered bristle brush dragging across an
And
untried.
Do
then
that one. Do that one.
There are a lot of great interactions while you're out painting, and people can surprise you. A lot of us like listen to music on headphones every once in a while. And when you're in a crowded area, you have to just kind of be prepared for it. But I had one experience early on, I'd say 2018. So in the first 2 years of doing plein air events, I did a plein air event in Wisconsin, in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which I think it was in its like first or second year. It's a really beautiful area. And I had found this kind of like serene lake out in the woods that I had parked and walked to, a couple hundred feet through the woods into this little grassy area on the edge of the water. And I was painting a rather large painting. It was like ambitious at the time. I remember it was like a 14 by 18 or something, which felt really big to me at the time before coming to Easton. And I had spent probably 4 hours on it, and I'd really gotten into a point. You in the best case scenario, you get into a zone and the world shrinks to this canvas in a pleasant way. It's like I've talked with other artists about being at plein air events when there's like a major worldwide event, economic disaster, and in a sad and kind of a weird way, you're like, well, I don't care. I'm like here. I'm like, that's it. I'm focusing on this painting today. And so the myopic quality of your vision and attention can be your saving grace in those moments. But anyway, so in this story, that's not related, but I'm really focused. And I think I had headphones in. I must have been listening to music or something like that. And I had been backing up and walking forward and backing up for, every 20 minutes for the last 4 hours. And all of a sudden, I back up and I just completely get thrown over backwards. Luckily, I was on grass, didn't hit my head that hard, and just smacked on the ground. My brushes went flying. Luckily, I didn't kick over my easel. And I had tripped over like a 1 month old fawn that had maybe lost track of her mother and like came and just laid down right behind.
they get left all day. She
Yeah.
she goes out and forward and then just leaves them like under a tree or something.
But it wasn't there
Yeah.
when you got there. Was it there when you got there?
No, no. Like it had come in a matter of 20 minutes because I was backing up all the time from the painting. And it was like, it was almost like a dog in the sense that it was like less than 6 inches from my back heel. Like it really nestled up because I had barely taken, thankfully it wasn't like a high step. I didn't step on top of it. But it was like just started to lean back. And you're so used to it, it's just habit at that point. So like I fully committed to the backing motion, and just my heel got hooked. And of course it startled it and it shot up. And then it was like at knee height. So it was almost like one of those high school pranks where someone, kneels behind you and someone pushes you. Because like by the time I kicked it, it stood up and it was right behind my knees. And I just like rolled over it.
Did you have a moment with it? Did you have where you looked at each other?
Yeah, it hung out and was like, yeah, you're not my mom.
Oh, she's like,
It,
oh, this is so serene and mindful here. I'm just gonna curl up right
yeah,
here
That's
yeah,
great.
and watch the painting happen.
yeah. I took a picture of it in front of my easel as a good selling point for anybody who bought that painting. Like, here's unfortunately, it wasn't of a deer, but yeah, I had the deer like right in the background of the painting in a picture. And I ended up doing a little watercolor painting of that deer in my sketchbook as a memory because I thought that was a pretty fun memory.
Oh my
That's a
gosh,
great.
that's
Yeah, don't be afraid to share that one.
fantastic.
That's a good story.
How
It's funny.
sweet.
When a human is out of their egoic mind, they probably resemble energetically an animal a lot
Right.
more. You can tell this isn't a human trying to do something or trying to prove something or whatever. They're just kind of in
This
that.
is a human being one with nature, like
Yeah.
all the time.
A little bit like that with a weird tripod apparatus.
That's great, Antwan. Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome. Well, I think we're good, right?
This has been Behind the Easel with Antwan Ramar.